As we continue to celebrate 250 years of American history, we dive into the science learned from a terrible tragedy that unfolded right here in East Texas. The New London school explosion killed nearly 300 people back in 1937. But as KETK's Ella Mitchell shows us, the lessons learned on that fateful day have gone on to save thousands of lives since.
It has been 89 years since the East Texas tragedy.
And all of a sudden something went boom and the roof fell in and the back end of the building, our floor, fell out.
That sparked a change in the way people across the U.S. interact with natural gas.
Children perish when an explosion collapses above their heads.
The New London school explosion happened in 1937 when a buildup of odorless natural gas beneath the building ignited. Nearly 300 students and teachers lost their lives in the devastating blast, the deadliest school disaster in our nation to date.
They said it lifted it in the air, the whole school lifted in the air and came down.
Marita and Lisa's relative, Lemmy Butler, was closest to the explosion.
He was the shop teacher.
Investigators believe an electric spark from a machine in shop class triggered the tragedy.
He got the sander started and it ignited immediately.
When there was a terrific explosion, I feel things pounding down on me.
The explosion in New London became a turning point, leading to state and then nationwide safety changes.
Most hazardous gases are that they are colorless, they are smellless. So detecting their leaks become a real problematic issue.
Within weeks of the explosion, the Texas legislature quickly passed a law requiring that natural gas be odorized, helping easily detect invisible leaks.
That's where the concept brought in to add mercaptant, which is a very bad smelling, like, spoiled egg type of a smell.
The chemical used is made from sulfur and hydrogen, a compound that Dr. Faisal Khan, chair of Department of Chemical Engineering at Texas A&M University in College Station, says took scientists trial and error to find.
We caution that too much of exposure of sulfur or mercaptan can easily cause dizziness and could be in a larger quantity fatal.
Soon, other states followed suit, and in 1968, the Natural Gas Pipeline Safety Act helped standardize safety requirements nationwide, preventing disasters from coast to coast.
So many lives were lost for people to understand that they had to have a way of detection, that they had to have odor in this gas.
Nearly 9 decades later, the reform is still saving lives by transforming gas from an invisible threat into one people can easily detect.
We would have eventually learned, but perhaps slower, and incident has made us learn faster.
Never forgetting the children who lost their lives in New London and now help save countless more every single day.
The blackboard with its uncompleted problem, the papers on which they worked, the lockers that held their coats and hats.
Ella Mitchell, KETK News.